Good damn afternoon, Americans. Jericho Green here with you once again. Make sure you continue to get your green gear. Click the link in the description box. And speaking of my links, shout out to my man Biz. He consolidated my links for me. So if you go in the description box, there's only one link. Click on it. Then it has the link tree. It has the PayPal. It has the green gear. It has everything on there in one neat little package. Before I get started, it's a beautiful day today. This is true. This is the California that you hear about if you're not from here. 72 degrees. Light breeze, not a damn cloud in the sky. I'm going to put some kind of flesh to flame for dinner tonight. We'll probably eat outside. It is so gorgeous. Why is the California government trying to fuck this up? Why are you trying to push me away from this? Why do you make me want to leave this? This is beautiful. This is the California that we dream about. Assholes. Anyway, so of course, today, in her fight to secure the border, in her fight to reclaim our border and clear out those detention centers and get those little Jiffy Pop kids out of the foil blankets, out of the cages, structures, containers, whatever you want to call them. And who's her? I'm talking about the Ugandan nightmare, Kamala Harris, the politician who went horizontal so her career could go vertical. And her fight to secure our border, and her fight to sustain and uphold our sovereignty. What did she do today? She had a Zoom call with Guatemalan community organizers and the Guatemalan ambassador. I wish there was some way I could make cricket sounds. Yes, she had a Zoom call today with Guatemalan community organizers. She said too often, all we hear is the numbers. But you guys as community organizers, you are in the communities with the people. And I quote, you know the people behind the numbers, end quote. That's what she said. And she said Guatemala is suffering from corruption, food insecurity, food scarcity, hurricanes, drought. Let me go back to that first one. Corruption, doesn't that involve people doing shady shit, stealing money, taking money that was meant for one thing that's probably a good thing and doing something else with it, probably doing something in their personal life with it? You know, getting a new boat, a new house, maybe another gold-plated AK-47 or some new titties for their mistress. I don't know. But they're doing something wrong with it. Oh, I'll get to that. Then she says that we need to help the Guatemalan people. We need to help the Afro descendants, women and children, the LGBT alphabet soup group of Guatemala, the indigenous people of Guatemala. That's who we need to help. And she asked them what U.S. policies work and which ones have not worked. I need your feedback. I want to work with you so we can better serve the Guatemalan people. Okay. Well, last year we gave them $157 million in foreign aid. Sounds like some help to me. That sounds like a pretty good U.S. policy, right? We gave them $157 million. Did you know that every school day we provide 132,000 lunches for kids in Guatemala? Yes, 132,000 for every school day. I don't know how long some of you have been listening to me, but I've said in past videos, I don't believe there should be free lunch. Yeah, I said it. If you create a child and you can't afford to supply them a healthy lunch, a well-balanced lunch, then what the fuck are you doing? It's less than $2 a day to put a sandwich, some fruit, some chips, and a drink in a bag for your kid. Why does the school have to supply food for your kid? Why does your kid come to school hungry? Why is the first food to touch your kid's lips at school? We don't have money. Some people, bullshit. You should be able to provide a lunch for your child, and feeding them from home is probably healthier than what they're getting at the school. But whatever, Jericho, I don't give a fuck. I have 2 kids. I've been supplying their lunch every single day since they were school age. Let me check. Nope, no cape here. Let me see. No laser beams coming out of my eyes. I'm not Superman. But you need to be able to provide meals for your own damn children. Anyway, we are providing 132,000 school lunches every school day for Guatemalan kids. You think there's some American kids who might need that damn school lunch because their garbage ass parents aren't providing for them sufficiently? And you talk about corruption. Well, what the fuck were you guys doing with $157 million? You mean to tell me that we're footing the bill for their fucking frat parties? These foreign governments are having a good time shooting guns in the air, doing drugs and shit, living in a palace, and we're footing the bill? What does that look like? These are back to the Obama days, where certain countries would surround us and push Obama back and forth. I'm sorry. Sorry about that. I'm sorry. I should have given you more money. I'm sorry about that. Here's my wallet. That's what we're back to. Trump went out there, slapped their hands away from our wallet. Now Biden's out there, here, what do you want? Here, take the money. I don't care. It's not mine anyway. It's so much easier to spend other people's money. And you should have known he wasn't serious about no damn border when he put this idiot in charge of it. That's what she told him. President Biden has entrusted me to handle this situation. No, he should have handled it himself. See, when you have a project, when you have a serious project, whether you're a contractor or not, when you have something to do that is very important, you need to put eyes on it. You need to get in there and see what's going on. You need to crawl under the house. You need to go in there. You need to do something. You need to put eyes on the project to know what you're dealing with, to know what you need to combat the situation. You can't Zoom call us out of this bullshit at the border. And why are you talking to the Guatemalan community organizers? We're not putting up flyers. We're protecting our border. You need to get down there and talk to these Border Patrol agents. You need to go in these detention centers. You need to smell that air. You need to see those kids wrapped up in those foil blankets, looking like baked potatoes. You need to go down there. You need to walk through there. You need to see the looks on these workers and detainees' faces. And speaking of going down there and putting your eyes on things, what happened to Loco Cortez? Your motherfucks, her womb is so polluted. She got my fucking baby, man. Shit cracks me up every time. Anyway, what happened to that adult-sized 10-year-old, huh? Remember her photo shoot in her all white with tears rolling down her face, clutching the chain link fence, looking upon those detained children, just shaken to her very core. What did she call them? Concentration camps. I think that was a direct quote. She called them concentration camps. Okay, so Trump's in charge, kids in cages down there crying in like a $1,500 outfit, crying at the border. Multiply those kids by tens of thousands. Biden's in charge. No photo shoot. Not a fucking word. Huh. Trump handles that situation personally. Biden is pervertus, puts the Ugandan nightmare on the border. Guy. That's who he put in charge of our sovereignty is. Guy. That's who we got. Thanks a lot. Grandpa in chief. But why are you not down there on these border towns, Laredo, Texas, and whatnot? Why are you not down there talking to those community organizers, those scrambling to find somewhere to put these damn kids? Why don't you talk to the people who are being bumped so these kids have somewhere to stay on American soil? Why are you not down there asking the American people what U.S. policies have worked for you and which ones haven't? Okay? Fuck Guatemala. You're not the Guatemalan vice president. You're barely the American vice president. Why do you give a shit what's going on down there? What about us? Huh? What about us? I know you don't recognize me. I know you haven't looked at me for a while, but I am the American taxpayer. I am the American voter. Remember me? Hi, Kamala. You remember me? I live in the same country as you. I pay my taxes for you to pilfer from and fatten your wallet. You remember me? You must not, because you're over there Zoom calling the members of another country that have jack shit to do with us. You need to remember the reason for the damn season, you dummy. That's me. That's us. That's the working American stiff up before the sun to go to work, to break our back for a day or two of our money to go straight to you. What is it, like 2 days or something out of your work week goes to the damn government? So the least you could do is ask me which policies work for me and which ones haven't, you corrupt piece of shit. But no, you won't go down to the border. You won't put your boots on the ground, probably because they're still up in the air. So if you could put your feet down, Kamala, put them on the ground and march your ass to the border and fix it, that would be nice. So moving on to her boss. Biden's rolling out, I'm not sure if he's still talking to him, but he was talking to the Congress to roll out his $1.8 trillion plan. What do you call it? The American Family Plan or some shit. Basically another way of saying us getting screwed over, kicking the can down the road, print up more cash. 1.8 trillion on top of the 2.25 trillion for the infrastructure and the 1.9 trillion for the pandemic plan, some bullshit. And trillions are adding up. But in this round of trillions, he wants free kindergarten, free community college. Free community college? How much does it cost to go to community college? If you can't scrape that together, I don't know what to tell you. But this is them taking over our country, turning it into a socialist shithole. It's free college education for the kids. Free kindergarten for the kids. It's all for the kids. And they're raising taxes on the wealthy. Why should a corporation, some hedge fund manager who makes hundreds of millions of dollars, pay the same taxes as a janitor? I think that was on Bloomberg or something like that. Why don't we just have a flat percentage? X amount of percent of your income is paid in taxes. So if you make a bunch of money, yours is going to be more than an average everyday working stiff, but it's going to be the same percentage. That's the only fair way to do it. And if these hedge fund managers and these billionaires are so evil, then why are you allowing them to get away with it? Because every time you guys mess with the tax code, we are the ones ending up with lube on our backside. So how is that? Why is the tax code so fucking complicated? Why can't I, the taxpayer, understand the tax code? Come on, man. You know the thing. Why is that? If these billionaires and these hedge fund managers, as you call them, are getting away with financial murder, then why don't you change it so they don't? It's just a normal guy spitballing some ideas. So what you're going to do, you're going to raise the taxes on the wealthy, and what are they going to do with their wealthy asses? What are they going to do with their billion-dollar businesses? They're going to pack them up and get the fuck out of here and take them to Mexico or somewhere else where they're treated more kindly as far as their tax rates. I thought the Democrats were for the people, for the working man. Well, then keep the work here for the working man. If you take the work away from the working man, he's no longer a working man, which is what they want. They don't want you relying on yourself. They want you coming to them. Come here, taxpayer, open up. You better latch on here. Latch on. There you go. There you go, huh? You taste that? That's that nice, thick, creamy government subsidy. Like silk, like butter. Taste that. Go ahead. Don't fight it. Here, stay on. Go ahead. Stay on it as long as you want. There you go. There you go, taxpayer. As long as you want. Don't you worry about it. I got all the milk you need. Go ahead. There you go. Oh, there you go. Got a burpee there. Little taxpayer, you suckling on that awfully fast. Come here. Don't go back to work, huh? Pandemic. That's what they want. So, of course, they're going to chase the work away so you can't be a working man or woman. They don't want you working. Of course, they're going to chase away those evil billionaires who employ most of the damn country. Man, but, family plan. It's for the family, the kids, the future. Yeah, the future is what we're worried about because eventually we're going to have to pay for all this crazy shit. They say people spend like a drunken sailor. I take offense to that. I've been a drunken sailor at one point and I never spent like this. The money that I left in bars across this planet was from my pocket, not somebody else's. That was my money. And I still didn't spend like that. That's an insult to drunken sailors everywhere. So what's going to be next? And they're talking about some monthly payments to families, to parents. I don't need all this help. Get out of my way. See how like my kids, sometimes in the way I'll just palm their face. Get out of the way. Move out of the way. Open up this damn economy and let me get back to work and make my own damn money. I don't need you. I don't want you. All the things the government should be doing should fit on a Post-it. That's it. You're like a kidney. You're like what is it? You're like tonsils. You're not totally necessary. We need you for some things, but you're not the main event. You're not the star of the show. We are. But we get enamored, we get lost in all the pins on the lapels and the podiums and the security and the limos. You ain't shit, and you keep proving it every single day. They put Kamala on the border crisis. She's doing Zoom calls with Guatemalan community organizers. Biden's rolling out another damn near $2 trillion of stimulus. You call it stimulus money? Another package, another plan. How long has he been in office? But I was talking to a buddy of mine today. Shout out to my man, Capitalist Chris. And maybe this is what we need. Maybe we need to see 4 years of this just disgusting display of out-of-touch ridiculousness. And then when Trump comes back in 2024, like Telly Savalas, who loves you, baby? Come here. You want me back, don't you? Go ahead, pull that lever. Watch him get voted in by a landslide, and the rest of the world will be shaking in their damn corrupt-ass boots because they will know the ATM is closed. We had it. We had somebody in the Oval Office who gave a shit about us, and we ran him out. Boy, I'll tell you this. I'm going back in here with my beautiful wife and kids. But you know how it goes. I try to be done with the left, but hold on. Before I forget, today I was leaving work and a nice lady with her beautiful little baby, she was walking next to me and she goes, "Are you Jericho?" And I was like, "Yes, I am. Thank you very much. Very nice lady. I'm sorry I didn't get your name so I can shout you out. But if and when I run into you again, I will definitely do that. I appreciate the support." Now, where was I? I try to be done with the left, but they just won't let me. Please subscribe. Hit that notification bell because every time it rings, a piece of shit lefty cries. Get your Jericho Green notification tone link in the description box. Utilize the PayPal link and the Teespring link to get your green gear. I am Jericho Green. Man, I'm out.